Welcome to the Festival of Media Global in Rome, and coming towards the end of the first day, one of the really crucial strands of the content has been the future of the agency, and I'm delighted to say I've got one of the industry's key leaders with me, Lindsay Pattison from Maxus. How have you found the festival so far?
I think it's been excellent, actually. I think the content has been really pacey. I think the lineup of speakers has been fantastic, and we've spoken about lots of issues facing the media industry, so whether that be technology, talent, trust and transparency crept in as well. Really good list of panel speakers, and actually the panel I was on followed an earlier session on the same topic, which is the future of media, and I think we all agreed that we're in pretty good shape, actually. You know, the pace of the media world is changing so quickly. We're having to continually adapt and evolve, and actually, do you know what? It keeps you young, it keeps you fit, it keeps you agile, and I think the model looks good, but the model is different in the future, so we are all expanding into, Stephen Allen talked about content and connections, at Maxus we talk about leading edge change, John from Zenith talked about, you know, the creativity and the magic, actually, that data can bring with ROI, so I think we're all on a very similar path, and a path that's I felt energised by today.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, as a leader, how do you feel like you cope with the evolving demands in terms of your skill set, the way that you're running the business? Is that, I mean, it must be quite exhausting.
Yeah, it's a good question. It is tiring. I think I talked about surrounding yourself, you know, having the sense, the common sense to know what you don't know, and therefore hiring the best talent, the best specialists to surround yourself, so that actually I can form as a leader the view for our clients, crucially, of what services and products and structure our agency needs to develop in order to give them the best possible media experience. So I think reading a lot, staying abreast of everything that's current, and of course we're all consumers of media. So if you love your job and you're consuming media and you're tweeting and you're on Snapchat and you're on Facebook and you're on LinkedIn and you're reading newspapers and watching telly, as you should be, then you'll be up to date with media. Yeah,
I think you addressed one of the absolute elephants in the room earlier, which is perhaps the lack of diversity on offer. I mean, and I know the agenda team, I know that they will have absolutely worked to try and get more women involved, more diverse speaker list, but why do you think we're not there as an industry yet?
Yeah, and it wasn't meant to be any indication on the organisers. I'm sure you did work very hard, and actually we have a panel of 4 women coming up just next, but it was conspicuous by its absence. I think media agencies are changing. You know, 50% of the industry are female, but something happens as they try and rise to the top. And I think that's getting better, and it's getting better because we are more flexible about how people can work, because technology helps that. In certain markets, the UK being a good example, we now have parental leave rather than maternity leave. So what we really need is the men to step up and co-parent rather than assuming, and society does this, so it's a bigger issue than just the media industry. Society expects females, obviously women are the only people that can have babies, but they also expect females to be the primary caregiver and bringing up the children. So that automatically takes women out of the workplace for some time, and that can hamper careers, and I think we need employers and we need husbands or partners to step up to the mark and recognise that and do their best to ensure that women don't drop out if they choose to have children.
Well, it's a huge subject and one we hope to see an improving picture. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.